Alright, how's it going, everybody? It is your boy Nightmare Zen coming back at you again with some more Season 3 breakdowns for Dragon Ball FighterZ. I'm going to be talking about Android 18 today. She's pretty cool of a character, most definitely. One of the more, I would say, intricate characters to go about playing with in this game. I would rate her overall as being, like, pretty strong. One of the more higher tier characters. She doesn't really get seen like that though, surprisingly. I think more so because of the fact of her pretty much being like a dedicated point, having like an assist that is kind of the barrier. You know, she most definitely is fun, I would say. She has some interesting stuff that I think really separates her from, you know, the rest of the cast. I do hope that she goes about getting some additional things, especially with how that they kind of did her in Season 2. So hopefully they give her some love this time around. But let's see what they did with Android 18 this time around. Alright, 5L standing light. Adjusted blowback in midair. I think it's gonna be like making it easier for it to like combo. That's it. And it did the same thing with crouch. Light attack, and like adjusted blowback in midair. Stand special, 5S to adjust the blowback as well. This subtle stuff. It's making it so that it's just easy to like transition the combos from it. Alright, jumping light attack, sped up the attack startup, and extend the move's hitbox upward. Yeah, her air light is not that amazing, for sure. So making this come out faster is great. 6 frames, that's really faster than normal. And extended the move's hurtbox upward. Let's make it to be more consistent on being able to get combos. There were some times where this would go about missing. So, really nice. Alright. JS. Air special, increased recovery. Oh man, this is a nerf. Like, this is not the most amazing button in the world. I don't know why they would nerf this at all. This angle is pretty trash. I mean, in context of probably like, you know, like offense wise, you know, being like right there to the person is cool. But overall, not the most amazing button. Sorry to see that as being a change. Like back grapple, increased throw range. The medium and heavy version change timing and input in the follow-up, increase distance move during the attack, and change the hit effect during camera shift. So as far as that, I wonder if yeah, so they need to implement that too for it as well. So you can vanish it, super dash, get your knockdown. The Android 18 benefits a lot off of knocking people down, so this is great. In addition, for the heavy version, it made the second half of the attack special move jump cancelable on hit. So now you can be able to do something like this. So now you can just like jump cancel follow up from it. Really nice, especially for, you know, half a bar. Increase hit, stop inflicted from 17's follow up and adjust the blowback from it. This is gonna make it to be easier to combo into pretty much. Oh, and they made that have a knockdown too. You super what the? That's interesting. So yeah, they made that really good. Alright, support attack heavy. Sped up 17's appearance. So now he comes out faster. And put in the same command without perform a follow-up attack. So normally when you're just calling him out, like he would just be hanging out there chilling. But now if you do the input one more time, he does the follow-up attack that you normally would if they were to call an assist. I just noticed too, it does 17-17. Alright. I see what y'all doing with these damage figures. Alright, we no longer pull an opponent in on guard. It's a nerf. Increase hit stop when the final hit lands. There's a buff. Enter 17 no longer invulnerable to opponent's main character strikes while he is on standby. That is a nerf. 17 will now leave if a C assist is used while he is on standby. That is also enough. So they made it so like you can actually use this without your opponent having to interact with it. Because if they didn't have a teammate, like there was no point in using this really. But now, like, at the cost of spinning a bar, you can have him be able to, you know, actually snipe them pretty much. And this is a really damaging move, you know. Oh, now what are you doing? What are you doing? Does this not track? It does not track. It's pretty tragic. Okay, so but I mean, you can make it so that you can actually use this on your own accord now instead of having to wait for them to activate it. So that's cool. Alright, support attack special, just a blowback for grounded version. This is, again, just going to be something to make it so to be easier for combos. Destructive just increase attack damage when it hits the opponent's C assist. Okay, I guess. I'm not really mad at that. Alright. And as far as with it, I mean, we do have some new assists to go about playing around with. So, for Android 18's B assist, she has a destructive disc. This throws destructive distance across the screen. Pretty cool. It's rather fast for a projectile at 25. At like its bare minimum. This is pretty nice. I like it. Real simple projectile. Pretty easy to combo off of. Really strong when assist, in my opinion. If you're not feeling barrier, this is most definitely a nice alternative to go about utilizing for her. And then we have for her C-type support attack. Comes out on the faster end at 45 frames. Does not seem too hard to combo into. When it comes to like actually, you know, coming out, like when she goes over to the person, it's one of the faster ones to get started. I'm not really liking it that much, but you can use it. It's not bad. It's just kind of average, and it doesn't track any air, sadly. Which that would be cool if it did. I think that would most definitely give there be more of a contender with an options between the assist that she has now. Because I feel like the destructive disc just kind of beats out C-type in a way, just due to, you know, it kind of being a little lackluster. But if you know, give it a try. You may like it. I just think that it's a little average. But in consideration to a lot of people complaining about barrier, I mean, both B and C-type at least, that they offer you like a traditional sense of an assist to utilize. And the barrier is still good if you want to use it. It's something different for the game for sure, and especially with there being other assist options. I think that kind of gives it more of like a niche too. But like I said, you know, just play around with it, see what you like. Regards to 18, this is kind of a mixed bag for me. Like, they didn't improve the grapple, which is cool, but the support type heavy kind of being adjusted some is a little questionable. I would have thought they would have adjusted some other stuff that she had versus, you know, what they did. But most of this doesn't seem like it's going to really affect her game plan too much besides this. Which is cool. The back grapple, especially like the heavy version, you know, being able to get follow-ups from this cool. But yeah, this is rather subpar of the change that they gave this woman. But who knows, maybe she really didn't need a whole lot. She, in my eyes, is still a pretty strong character. So, I would rather them give her subtle stuff than like this outright nerf her. I will say though that that jump special being just kind of but alright. Anyways though, how y'all feeling about 18? Y'all feeling this character? Y'all still liking her? You know, y'all. Personally, I think probably like the biggest comfort for her is the fact of just having like different assist options. So now she can play around teams a little bit better, which that's great. The back grab and heavy support attack, you know, those changes are pretty cool. Y'all think she needs some more though? Y'all think she's a little lackluster? Y'all let me know. Tell me in the comments how you feeling. Y'all don't need YouTube lingo though. Like, comment, subscribe to detect that share button though. Please let me know how you feeling about this character. And thank y'all for checking me out. So I make these videos for sure. It has been your boy Nightmare Zen. And I'll get back to y'all later. Peace.